Hi everyone, how are you all doing? This is Praveen Dure from Dice University, and in today's video we are going to see the introduction to Ezmob push traffic network tutorial. Let's go! Welcome to today's video on the introduction of Ezmob push traffic network tutorial. So basically we are going to talk about Ezmob. So what is actually Ezmob? The title actually speaks for itself. You can actually see the mob and you instantly will know that the mob is representing mobile traffic. And even though there is actually desktop traffic available within Ezmob, the major specialization of this particular ad network is mobile traffic within its different formats. So let's try to think about how it can actually be presenting itself in a much more higher way than its competitors when it comes to mobile traffic. So Ezmob is a global mobile DSP with more than 7 billion impressions per day, and they provide few different mobile ad blocks through a single portal for RTB, but also they sell their own direct traffic. So purchasing traffic can actually give you an access to different traffic source. That means they do have like a lot of traffic source within this particular network itself. So if you actually go ahead and purchase the traffic from here, it will actually give you access to a lot of different traffic source, platform, format, all via one particular single interface. And within this particular interface you can go ahead and buy different type of format ads, for example display, traffic, pop, push, and the list goes on. If you're an experienced media buyer, you should definitely know that when you're actually working with mobile ad banners, you may receive quite a few under targeted clicks due to the accidentally click made by user by mistake. So you should actually know this if you are an experienced media buyer. Guys from Ezmob actually prevent this thing, as they actually created several ad blocks to attract mobile users, but to prevent them from doing this kind of accidental clicks. As a result, you will get audience more engaged with your offers, and you will not get audience which actually only does this accidentally click, So let's go ahead and take a look on the website of Ezmob. If you actually look at the website of Ezmob, it actually looks more like a telco provider. It's like a telephone provider, right? So basically it's because they want to address the mobile type of the version within their platform. That's why it's like this, but the design is actually very plain and very simple. So what they actually say about themselves is they are a self-serve ad platform. So Ezmob is a mobile advertising company. Buy mobile traffic, set up campaigns using self-serve interface, and leverage the true power of real-time bidding. So what do they have? Easy access to premium inventory, cross-platform advertising like just now I told you, self-serve interface, managed service, and RTB/XML corporation. So if you don't know what it is if you're actually looking for a managed account or running a capable ad server and looking how to monetize, or you're looking for a direct advertiser in demand, you can actually go ahead and talk to the Ezmob team, which are actually professionals on RTB and XML ad server integration. So there's another one is they are actually telling that they are actually an industry leading support. So this is actually their partners, Ezmob, Mobfox, DSP, and all this kind of stuff. So you can actually go ahead and register. So what they say is over 7 billion impression per day. Wow. And inventory across 80,000 publisher on Ezmob SSP. Okay, they have self-service and they have reach. So basically their website, personally, if you ask me, I don't find their website to be pretty interesting, but it's pretty dull, but it's pretty straightforward as well. So these are their ad formats. So they have display, pop, native, push. So they actually show how the display ad looks like, how the pop ad looks like, how the native ad looks like, and how the push ad looks like. Okay, and then scroll down. As an advertiser, what you actually get, you get a self. This is very bad. You see, actually you can't read the word unless you highlight it. That's what I say. I personally, I don't like their website a lot because of the design and everything. It's pretty plain. It looks like a very amateur website. Self-serve dashboard, unlimited reach, get traffic from over 160 countries. Oh my god, this is making my eyes get sore. So advanced targeting features. So these are what we're going to do as an advertiser, as a media buyer. So this would be our part. So as if you're a publisher, you have a website, then competitive field and eCPM rates, publisher dashboard, and premium campaign. So you can actually leave your details over here and you can ask them any questions you want. So secured by, you see, everything looks like pretty childish. It does not look like a pretty professional campaign at all. It does not look like a professional network at all. It looks a pretty childish network. So if the website designer is actually looking at this review, please improve this, guys. Please improve this. This is very bad. It will actually make the reputation of your network, even though if your network is a very good network, it will make the reputation of your network go pretty bad, because it's sad to see something like this. So they actually won an award. So Mobi Affiliate Top Mobile DSP 2017. That was 3 years back. So let's go ahead, sign in into log in into the Ezmob dashboard and take a look how the interface within the Ezmob looks like. So I've actually go ahead and log in already. So this is how the dashboard of Ezmob looks like. So they actually made the same childish design from the website over here. That's what I would say personally. That's what I think. So there's actually 2 languages over here. You can actually change into Russia or UK over here, English. So there is also a chat support over here. You can ask them questions if you want to. So they ask, please update your profile and add fund to activate your campaign. So we are not going to add any fund. So pretty much it looks very bad. So this is the campaign overview. We'll be coming back over here and make some campaign. But before that, let's go to the report section. So when you go to the report section, so this is how it looks like. It's actually pretty straightforward, but I feel like it's designed in a very bad way. So it's pretty straightforward. So you can actually segregate it via date, month, campaign, creatives, platform, geo, operating system, browser, sub ID. You can also filter the campaign over here. You can even pick a custom range over here as well. So this is about the report. Since we are not running any campaign, there will not be any report over here. So the funds. So you can actually go ahead and add fund. So the only way you can actually add fund, this is set. So there's, okay, this is the funds overview and add funds. So there's 2 subsection over here. So the funds is minimum deposit of $100. Verification may require. So supported methods are PayPal, credit card, Paxum, and wire. So for wire transfer, you have to contact to them. So basically, let's go ahead and add fund. So you can actually change over here. So minimum deposit is $100 for everything. So for wire you can't do that. So for Paxum, for PayPal, and for credit card, all is actually $100. So everything can be $100. Oh, yep, everything can be $100. So unless you're actually using Wired, so if you're using Wired, so you need to contact them first before you actually submit the adding fund within Wired. So there's also another section for tracking over here. So looking to import reports via API. So if you know anything regarding API or a developer, you can actually go ahead and do this. So they're tracking, look at their tracking, man. That's about it. That's their tracking. So they do have a postback URL over here, which you can actually go ahead and set up in your external tracker. So indirectly what they're saying is they do have an internal tracking system because they have a reporting system over here. So definitely they do have an internal tracking system, but they want you to get an external tracking system as well. If you are in doubt of this external tracking system that you should actually go ahead and choose, definitely I would highly recommend you to go ahead and choose Volume. Volume is the best external tracker that is, and personally I would say that if you can actually go ahead and afford Volume, because the only downfall of Volume is a little bit slightly expensive compared to other tracking software. So if you can actually go ahead and get into Volume, definitely go ahead and get into Volume. If we from Dice University, we actually partnered with Volume, so we can actually offer discount and promotion from time to time. So go ahead and join the Dice University if you want to get a promotion on Volume as well. So as you can see over here, so this is the global postback URL, and there is also the parameters over here and all this kind of stuff. So basically this is about it with the tracking of the Ezmob. Personally, you can actually go ahead and message them if you have any tech issues, and because this kind of stuff is not something that you can actually just look like this and go ahead and do it. So they do have a manual over here. We can go ahead and read it, and mostly they will actually explain to you on how to do it. But if you actually join Dice University, we do have videos on how to set up your trackers via Volume. So we actually go through that, and you can, even if you don't want to go ahead and go via the Dice University, you can actually go ahead and click over here where you can actually go ahead and see how to set up the global postback URL as well as how to use the tracking tokens. So the last section would be the account section, basically where you put your username and all this kind of stuff. So basically look at that, look at how it's been designed. Even a very newbie startup company will not have like this design in their website. Trust me, they do have a very advanced type of design, but this is very bad. So personally, improve the design. It's very bad impression. So over here you can actually go ahead and add funds as well. So let's go to the campaign section and see how is their creating campaign features. So let's go ahead and set up our first campaign. So add campaign. So once you press add campaign, you can actually choose the ad format that you want to. So there's banner, pop, and native. They actually say how it looks like, and this is something very interesting in their campaign building. So they actually tell you how each of these ad format looks like. Banner ad will look like this, pop ad, native ads, and push ad. So they do also tell that for this you need to upload image and JC tags and a little bit. So landing page creative that opens in new browser for pop-up, match the style of app or your site being promoted on with native. So push ad is clickable message send to subscribe to browser-based push notification. So we're gonna do push. So let's go ahead and do push. So over here is like this. So let's go ahead and name the campaign first, testing. So the vertical, there's only for mainstream and adult. So we're going to go mainstream. So directly it's like campaign budget. Huh. So campaign budget, this must be total campaign budget, right? So yeah, this is actually the total campaign budget. So over here is the daily campaign budget. So they name it as daily cap on that side. I think this is not the way you do it. So this is the way that you do it. So first the name the campaign, then type of campaign. Oh, you can't edit this. Push. So flight dates, you can actually adjust which day you want it to run. You can actually run it. You can actually go ahead and schedule which date you want the campaign to run. So basically, nothing much very interesting over here. So campaign budget, so daily campaign cap, let's just put $10. So it must be at least $20. So let's just put $20 over here. Bidding model, CPC, you can't change that for push. So let's go ahead. I did not even choose any country. So how do I do it? So minimum value is 0.03. So let's go for 0.01. Okay, frequency unlimited. No, I want only one user to see one campaign per 24 hours. So landing page, so this is where your landing page should be. So you can either put your tracking link, or you can just put your landing page, or you can even put an offer page over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put an offer from ClickBank over here to see how it goes. So let me paste it. So I've already pasted this over here. So macros over here is where you can actually go ahead and click and go ahead to this particular section where you can actually see the postback URL. You can see the token and all this kind of stuff, basically for tracking. So over here, pacing, you can put how fast you want it to pace your money. So how fast it want you to spend your campaign budget. So you can put it even or fast depending on you. Let's just make it even. Wow, category. Oh, finally we can actually choose our vertical. So let's go ahead and choose a vertical. Wow, this part is actually quite interesting. So there's a lot of verticals over here, tons and tons of verticals like spyware, malware, non-standard content. So there's like Italy, hotels, Italy in verticals. So that's funny. JavaScript, world soccer, and all this kind of stuff. So let's just go ahead and put scuba diving and preview URL. So with the preview URL, what they're actually telling is that you need to put your offer URL over here, and here is where you put your landing page or your tracker. So if you don't have a landing page or a tracker, you can put the same one over here and over here. But if you have a landing page, which we would highly recommend you to have, because that's the way for you to do it, then definitely go ahead and put your landing page over here or your tracking link over here while you put your offer URL over here. So once you have done that, hit the next button. So over here is where we can actually use the targeting. So this is where you can actually include the country. So let's just select Malaysia. I like Malaysia, so we're gonna select Malaysia. Just include Malaysia. All right, operating system all. Let's see what kind of operating system they have. So they have BlackBerry Symbian. So browser, they have quite some over here. Edge. So their targeting is actually quite good. Twitter browser, unknown, other, Opera, Internet Explorer platform, desktop, mobile. All right, so their targeting is actually quite nice, well done. I like their targeting. Actually, there's a lot of section for targeting. Also there's sub ID and IP list, which you can exclude or include depending on what you want. So connection, you can choose the connection targeting as well. So let's just keep it like this and go to the next one. So what they're actually saying is, please note that you may get some late clicks. Please note that late clicks for push ad campaign may be billed after your campaign have been paused for up to 10% of your campaign total spend. So they said if you get any late clicks, you will eventually get billed as well. So don't worry. So this is how we're gonna do it. So creative name, you can't name the creatives, which is funny. So this is actually default, you can't name it. So title, we're gonna do test. Oh, okay, that's nice. So they do have a preview over here. So test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this might be the image. So let me just upload an image. So let me just go ahead and upload an image and see how the image looks like. I think they are pretty strict with the size as well, because they have actually named the size over here. But let's just do it. Let's just put my image. I like to put my image always. So yeah, as you can see over here, they are actually very keen with their size. So if you have any problems like this, especially with size, I would highly suggest you to use Canva. So what is actually Canva? Canva is a software designed especially for people without any designing background to design stuff. Simple as that. If you have a designing background, for example, if you know how to use Photoshop, then definitely go ahead and do stuff with Photoshop. It will be much more better as well. So don't worry about that. But if you don't have any capacity or any knowledge to use the Photoshop, then definitely use Canva. It's pretty easy to actually design the image in Canva. All you want to do is resize the image. So all you got to do is create a design, then go ahead and hit custom dimension over here. Go and see what dimension they want. So they want 350 times 350. So all you got to do is go ahead and press 350 times 350 and create design. So once you have done that, there will be a custom dimension for you which is already created over here. So all you got to do is just upload your image. This is going to upload my picture, and then I'm going to put it over here, and then I'm going to try uploading it via the creatives. So I'm just going to download this. All right, then I'm going to go back and upload the image. Now it's going to work with my beautiful designed picture. So yep, it loads. So this is actually the icon image. As you can see, the icon image changed over here. So the main image should be this one over here. So this should be resized as well. So let's go back to Canva and resize it. Go back home and then create a custom dimension again. So it's 360 and 240. 360 240. So I'm going to put my picture again as well, because this is for sample, guys. But don't, when you're creating a campaign, make sure you take your own time, spend a little bit of time and choose a good picture. Make sure this is very important, because this is the only stuff your push traffic would be reflected on. Your creatives is where the audience actually see your ads and how the audience actually see your ads. So it's pretty important. So let me just do like this. This is actually a pixelated image. Let me just do this for sample and let's see how it looks like. So once I'm done there, let's go back to the platform and upload the image right now. So I think it will be nice already. So this is where it's going to change. Yes, this is how it's going to change. So pretty much their targeting and their creatives are actually very easy. They're actually very specified on their size. So they only have one size. They don't have different type of sizes, and they also only recommend image to be less than 150 kilobytes. So you have to keep that in mind. And also JPEG and PNG only. So that's normal. So the size is something that you have to take into consideration. Some of the push traffic network, they actually allow you to resize within the platform itself, but Ezmob does not allow you to do that. So you need to use something like Canva, or if you can use Photoshop, definitely go ahead and use Photoshop. So basically that's about it, and the creatives looks pretty nice. The preview looks pretty nice. So basically I hate their design actually. To give you a proper conclusion on this, all you got to do is just go ahead and save creative over here, and you can actually add more creatives, which is great. And then you can actually go ahead and hit the save and finish button, and your campaign will start to run. So to come to a conclusion, actually I personally don't like the setting, the design, how the dashboard looks like, how the website looks like. I don't like anything regarding Ezmob, except when it comes to creating campaign. They are actually very good, especially with their targeting and their creatives, which is something that is very important when it comes to creating an ad. Your design of your website, your design of your dashboard might not be good. You might not be able to navigate properly via the dashboard and all this kind of stuff, but end of the day, the most important part is definitely your ad. And if the creatives is very good, and the preview and everything is pretty straightforward and simple, straightforward, they are actually straightforward, they are very strict. They want this particular image size, they want this particular image dimension, they want this particular image types, and then they are pretty straightforward, and the previews and everything looks pretty nice with their creatives. And when it comes to targeting, I really like their targeting. They have a lot of options for targeting. I think that's why, even though this whole website, this whole push traffic network looks exactly like a kindergarten dashboard and kindergarten website, but still people like to use Ezmob is because of their targeting creatives. That's personally what I think, and because this is one of the most important aspects, and they are very good in this particular aspect. So basically, that's about it in today's video. I think I've covered a lot in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video, and you can actually go ahead and use whatever that I've actually delivered in today's video to create your own Ezmob campaign or to learn more about Ezmob. That's about it, guys, and thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. But before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dice University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dice University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.